Hey, it's Monday. Happy day to you, humans. Get out of bed and get moving, up and at 'em. Welcome to One Door Off. I'm Pip. This is lots of history, where I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it anyway. Lots of history was started, having a few nuggets of history stored for whenever it happened today, but in the past, for small talks with customers or coworkers, or family, or whatever have you. Anyway, what happens today? 1860, Abraham Lincoln is elected the 16th President of the United States with only 40% of the popular vote, defeating 3 other guys. It was a 4-way presidential race. I did not know that. John Breckinridge was a lawyer and soldier, previously the vice president himself. He was representing Kentucky. John Bell was an attorney and a planter, like plantation planter, Tennessee. And Stephen Douglas actually defeated Lincoln back in Illinois in 1858 after some other electoral race. I didn't check that one out. And that guy seems like he only did political stuff, so... Pip's notes. The only thing about all that is a quote quoted from Abraham Lincoln. When I do good, I feel good. That is my religion. Now Ziggy Marley's in my head. Love is my religion. Might have to do reggae today. Actually, yeah. Monday reggae? As I talk to an empty warehouse in the wee hours in the morning. Moving on. 1869 in New Jersey. Rutgers College defeats Princeton University 6-4 in the first intercollegiate American football game. Pip's notes? You might guess it. Go sports ball. 1971. We got a boom. The United States Atomic Energy Commission tests the largest U.S. underground. I'm kind of curious who had the bigger one. Largest U.S. underground hydrogen bomb, codenamed Cannikin, in an island's Akamachila Island in the Aleutians. If you're really curious about it, hop on the WikiLeaks in the notes. Part of the Operation Grommet nuclear test series tested the unique W-71 warhead. Everything's got to have an acronym. Why is it alphanumeric? The big one. Decide for the LIM-49 Spartan anti-ballistic missile. The Cannikin test faced considerable... Let me start that again. The Cannikin test faced considerable opposition on environmental grounds. Duh. The campaigning actually... Oh, Greenpeace grew out of this. Cool. Oh, what Greenpeace is up to now. Not a clue. Pip's notes. Isn't this how we got, like, Godzilla or giant earthworms? Or what was that movie? Moving on. This one, again, 4th episode. This is on Wikipedia. I'm reading Wikipedia notes. 2002, Zhang Lujun is detained by Chinese police. He got nicked. For signing an open letter to the 16th National Congress in the Chinese Communist Party. This dude was a freelance writer. He was detained since 2002 for an open letter on the internet. I don't know what the letter said. I assume it criticized the government in certain ways. Who doesn't need to criticize government? But this guy's been in jail for 20 years for making suggestions against this, criticizing. I don't know when his birthday is. I checked on that. In November 28th, 2003, he was sentenced to imprisonment for 4 years and the deprivation of political rights for 1 year. Yes, I earlier said he's been in jail for 20 years when the sentence was only 4. Get the idea, he's still in jail. Articles written by an open letter to the 16th, I read all that, which called for democratic reform. I don't know that. In April 2006, Reporters Without Borders, which has been actively seeking Zhen's release, yeah, I said that right, I think, revealed that Yahoo may have aided Chinese authorities in convicting Zhen and providing information about his email accounts and its server in Hong Kong. "20 years for an online email saying you're not doing something correctly. Maybe try something." And we're going to birthdays. 1861, James Naismith, Canadian-American physician and educator. He invented basketball. Died 1939. Sports ball. After moving to the U.S., I don't know where from, he wrote the original basketball rule book and founded the University of Kansas basketball program. Naismith, I think that actually, isn't there like an award? He was able to live long enough to see basketball adopted by in an Olympic demonstration in 1904, and the Olympic event in 1936 in Berlin. He was able to. He died in 1939, so he actually got to see the National Invitation Tournament, which I guess is a basketball tournament, and the NCAA tournament, which is a basketball tournament that I know of. Go play some. What was it? Basketball? Basketball. Sports ball. That's the one with the orange and the black one. That's like, yeah. I need to see. What was it? Basketball, dodgeball. What was it? Basketball. 1880, Yoshiki Amoraka. I know I said that wrong. Aikawaka. I feel bad now. Japanese businessman and politician. Founded the Nissan Motor Company. I'm a fan. Yes, I work for Dodge and Jeep, and here's the story. Died in 1967. Japanese entrepreneur, businessman, politician, and noteworthy founder of the first president of the Nissan Zaibatsu, 1931-1945, and one of the most powerful business conglomerates around the world at the time of the Second World War. My Nissan's outside. I love it. 2016 Frontier 4x4 long bed. V6, soon to be V. Well, I'm not getting into that. Great truck outside of the horrible gas mileage and massive turning radius. 1941, Guy Clark, American singer, songwriter, guitarist, and producer, died in 2016. He released more than 20 albums. That's a lot. A couple guys have done his cover, including Jerry Jeff Walker, Jimmy Buffett, Kathy Mattea, Lyle Lovett, Ricky Saggs, Steve, I'm going to say this bad, Wariner, Emmy Lou Harris, so that one decent. Rodney Crockwell, Stephen Earle, Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson, Nancy Griffith, and Chris Stapleton, and probably some guys sitting at a bar corner strumming a guitar waiting for a couple tips while you guys are drinking beer. Tip in cash. Tip in cash. Or Satoshis. Speaking of which, crap, I can't remember your name now. Dude that tipped me on Telegram for the episode, thank you. That's cool. 1998, Emma Stone. Wait, I'm born still. Okay. In 2017, she was the world's highest-paid actress and named by Time Magazine one of the most 100 influential people of America. World. Sorry, didn't mean that. Of the world. Anyway, moving on. That truck shouldn't be here for another few hours. Who got the dark flowers today? 1656. Jean-Baptiste Morin, French mathematician, astrologer. What's the difference? Astronomer and astrologer. I don't. Again, not that smart. Born in 1583, he was a firm believer that the idea remained fixed in space. Morin he's best known, which I didn't know he was best known, if that's the best way to know it. He was an opponent against Galileo's. That doesn't make sense. Morn is best known for being an opponent of Galileo. There should be a comma there. Ah, Samsonite. And Latter's ideas. Who's Latter's? Is that like later ideas? I'll figure it out. Silly humans. Pip's notes. We're not the center of the universe. Leave it better than you found it. Pick up your trash. Alright, who else died today? 1998, Sky Lolo, Canadian wrestler. Born in 1928. Canadian professional midget wrestler and an NWA World Midget Championship winner. Good for him. During World War II, he actually worked on the tail of aircraft bombers, fixing rivets. Use your strengths. He could also stand on his head without using his hands and balance himself. Died of a heart attack. Died today, 2017, Richard F. Gordon Jr., American naval officer, aviator, test pilot, and NASA astronaut. I said that finally. Born in 1929. He's one of 24 people to have flown to the moon as a command module pilot of the 1969 Apollo 12 mission. After NASA, he served an executive VP of the New Orleans Saints professional football team. And later some other stuff. What else we got? 2020, Ken Spears, American writer. Born in 1938. American animator. Right. Shouldn't be up there. I hear things. American animator, writer, television producer, and sound editor. You know him as the co-creator with Joe Ruby in the Scooby-Doo franchise. I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you, pest. 1997, looks like Ken and Joe founded the Ruby Spears Productions because Ken actually met William Hanna of Hanna-Barbera in high school, and as soon as Ken left the Navy, he jumped on as sound editor. Moving on, what do we have for holidays? Sweden, Finland, and Estonia celebrate Alpalfus Day? Augustus Alpalfus Day? Finnish and Sweden are celebrating Heritage Day. Good for them. Remember your roots. The International Day for Preventing the Exploitation of the Environment in War and Armed Conflict Day. We never have days like that. All right. And Kenya celebrates Obama Day. Outside of that, humans, go out and duck this morning up. We're going to go with the reggae, probably some Jimmy Buffett in the PM. And I didn't need to change these notes because I didn't edit. I have no idea why I put that note in there. Ignore that message and go get stuff done. Cheers.